And I know they really wish we would fall till we fall. I'm the big bad wolf, there's a full moon, y'all.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another gun comparison between two slow firing I guess kinetic scout rifles. I don't really know if there's any slow firing non-kinetic scout rifles, but I do know that the weapons that I have today are really good, but they're also overlooked, and there's a good reason for that, because the slow firing ones tend to carry less in the magazine, and they tend to not do as much damage as they should for the fire rate that they are given. But I mean, let's just take a closer look at this. Honestly, like, let's just get into this video, you know. So this is the does not compute. It is a crucible scout rifle. You can only get it from playing crucible or turning in crucible marks. You guys can see I have the new monarchy regala, I don't know how you say that. And then I actually can put a kinetic mod on this if I wanted, but I'm broke because you guys saw yesterday's video, which I surprisingly got out fast enough. So you guys can see it's got the red dot 2 MOA, the rifle scout ST or scope, and then the rifle scope SSF. These two scopes are really unique. I've never seen a scope like these two, and I actually really like to just the look of them. Unfortunately, they make the gun kind of garbage, so I don't like to use them. But then we have the steady rounds, and we have the appended mag, which downs the stability by a lot and only gives you pretty much 2 bullets, so I don't really use it that much. Then we have moving target, increased movement speed and target acquisition when moving while aiming down sights. Sorry, I'm trying to read this off my computer screen, and it's so small. If you guys don't know, I have a 13-inch computer. It's a laptop, and I'm trying to record everything on it. And I have a second monitor, which I don't know why I'm not ever looking at, but I don't for some reason. So you guys can see the stats over here, and impact and the range are extremely high. Stability, handling, reload speed extremely low, and that's where it kind of trades off. And that's why there's weapons that are better than it. Rounds per minute 150, so it's pretty much like a hand cannon, like the fire rate. So personally, I would like to run hand cannons instead of this, but these are very usable weapons and they're very good. And it's got 12 magazine, which you can up to 14, as you guys saw. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this gun. Now we're gonna move on to the next one. Alright, so this is the next weapon. As you guys can see, it's a Hake, I don't know how you say that, scout rifle, and it's actually kind of new. I haven't seen it that much in Destiny 2, besides the fact that it's given out by the gunsmith, and it's every once in a while it's there, but usually it's not. It's just like the half-dan. It's one of those weapons where you just gotta get it, and pretty much there's nothing that compares to it, or like nothing that's close to it. So it's the Frontier Justice scout rifle. You can get them from the gunsmith, and if you guys want to know how to get unlimited, pretty much gunsmith, you know, parts or gun parts, then you guys can just like the video, and I'll do a video on that because I actually know how to do it. It's pretty much just a vault thing. You got to go in the vault and like do some stuff, like grab some weapons and stuff, and you can pretty much do it infinite times until you run out of whatever it's called. I don't remember what they're called anymore. The legendary shards. There we go. All right, so for this gun, I have a shader on it as well. This one comes, and if you guys want the default shader for this weapon, it's actually where is it? I believe it's this one. Yeah, so if you guys take this one, and then I'm gonna go to the default shader, so you can see it's just like a beat up version of that. But anyways, high impact frame, the GA post, which I actually like because it is the actual sight, and then we have the basic SC hollow, which is pretty much on every single Hawk weapon, and I really like this sight, but it does, you know, down the handling a lot. And then we have this over here, which I don't know why you wouldn't run the tactical mag if it ups your stability and your reload speed, so, and your magazine as well. So I mean, pretty much if you guys are gonna run a gun, I'd pretty much run it like as best as you can. So probably like this is pretty much the best way to run this weapon. Anyways, you guys can see it has Zen moment, so causing damage with this also increases its stability. Since it shoots so slow, I'm pretty sure that you don't need to, or you won't be able to spam your shots, so that really doesn't help too much, but it does help enough for it to, you know, be on there, I guess. And you guys can see the stats over here after I adjusted everything. Stability is extremely low. These two are kind of balanced out. Range is extremely high, and impact is really high, and 150 rounds per minute, 14 magazine. And now we're going to get into the recoil patterns, and then I'm going to do some game clips with these weapons. Alright, so here we are. We're going to get started with these recoil patterns. So we're going to use this first one, which is the does not compute. And as you guys can see, pretty much you don't really need to have a high stability for these weapons because of the fact that they shoot so slow that it really does not affect it too much. Now, by the time you shoot the first shot, the second shot is slightly higher up, so it does have, I guess, a slight amount of recoil. But personally, it's not enough to actually, like, you know, throw you off or anything like that. So you guys can see, here's the first one, or here's the Frontier Justice. This one does have a little bit more, you know, recoil. It also has a higher magazine though, and it also has Zen stability. So if I do damage to an enemy, then obviously he's gonna make my gun become a laser, like all the other weapons, like the Last Hope and stuff like that. So that is the recoil patterns. And now I guess, you know what? Let me just switch back to the other one. We're going to keep this as a live commentary because I don't have much time to do this video either. I'm sorry that I have been kind of rushing. I've been really busy with a lot of work things and stuff like that, and just family related issues. So I'm trying to get everything done, and we're going to try and figure out this. And I know this one's not going to be as good because of the fact that it is kind of live commentary. I'm going to still try and put up the statistics for the weapons, you know, like the damage and stuff like that, how I do that stuff. I do like doing that. Tell me if you guys like that too in the comments below, because I do think that it actually helps out some people who just want to know, like, will it do a lot of damage? And they're pretty much all stealing my kills, so I can't get anyone anyways. Okay, it says there's some enemies right here. I just want to see headshot 163, body shot 59. Yeah, so it's pretty consistent. I want to know what its max range is though. And I'm sorry if the frame rates are lagging right now. My computer is going at about 40 to 50% on CPU usage. And I know that it is, you know, going to be laggy at some points. I don't know how bad it's going to lag though. Let's just see. So 59 still. So it's got like pretty good range, I think. Oh, there's enemies. Oh, dude, is the war starting? Perfect. Okay. So now we can get this one done. So there's some more, you know, damage on them. So I mean, this gun's stability is amazing, honestly. I really like the gun, and now I'm going to switch into the other one. I really like the gun, and I personally think that, like, if you guys want to choose a different weapon besides, like, a meet a multi-tool for multiplayer, you can try these weapons, and if you guys didn't know, if, like, when you're switching weapons, if it's lagging like this, you get pretty much like a laser. It does this with the meet a multi-tool, too, and I do this sometimes in multiplayer just because it's, like, glitching, and you get, a gun that legit has 0 recoil. I'm trying to get some enemies. Alright. If these people would stop killing everything, that would be like legit perfect right now. Because I need to get these. So what was that? 163, 55? 153. Hang on. Okay, so the drop off is pretty significant. And there is that frame rate lag. And I don't know why it does this sometimes. It's only recording too. And I can still get some kills though. Anyways, while it's frame rate lagging like this, I guess I'm going to end off the video. Even though you guys didn't get to see much, these guns are pretty much the exact same one. If I had to choose, I would personally choose the Frontier Justice because just because of the Zen moment. I don't really feel like, you know, increased target acquisition and everything while you're running or moving, whatever, while aiming down is that significant. So Zen moment by far beats out the target acquisition while moving, and I pretty much just choose guns based off how I like their look, I like the way they feel, and just overall stats. Because let's just do this actually before I end it off so you guys can actually see this. And let's go over here. So here are the actual stats. So you can see they pretty much have the exact same stats. The Frontier Justice does have a little bit more range, lower stability, and a slower or a faster reload speed, and a higher magazine. So I mean, in all honesty, the Frontier Justice pretty much beats it out. If you guys don't like the sight for the Frontier Justice though, then you can switch out to the Does Not Compute, because again, they're the exact same gun. They just have different looks, and personally, look-wise, Frontier Justice also wins that because it is a Hawk, you know, scout rifle, and there's like not very many of them, and it just is pretty unique, so I like it a lot. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for daily Destiny 2 videos, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow for an actual video because I have time to do one. So I'll see you guys all tomorrow for another video.